Alright, so now we're inside the storage room. We cleared everything out. And step up the step stool. We can see here, just from down here, you can see how the floor joists, and there's a cold air return here that's covered up. But the floor joists on the first floor are running in this section of the house, parallel with this damaged mud sill and rim joist. So once we get up in here, you can see here's the hole leading out to the outside now, and if I shine the light down there, there is absolutely no evidence at all of any bolts or nuts holding that mud sill to the foundation. And if we turn it around and go the other way and shine our flashlight down there, we got the same thing. Of course, we have a pile of sawdust now in our way from stuff. I'm having difficulty kind of looking through the camera and my eyes at the same time, kind of. But so far, there's no evidence of any bolts. From the interior side, you can see that things look a lot better than from that outside, which is at least a good sign. I mean, you can see some signs of water stains and things like that, but I think the fact that we have evidence of this water coming in now, I think it's not horrible, but it's also time to get this done. I think if we wait much longer, we may end up having a lot bigger problems. You can also see some evidence of water stains on the subfloor up here, which now some of it is penetrated. We also, this is the interior. There's the crack on the outside of the foundation. You can see at some point in time somebody filled that, and that is a crack that goes pretty much all the way down. But it doesn't look like it's a huge tilt to this corner of the foundation, so that settled. But we can kind of see here, you can kind of see the gap between the mud sill kind of tapers a little bit. So it looks like, we might have, whoops, I'm not looking in the camera lens, I'm looking at the wood, so I'm sorry. You can see the gap here between the mud sill and the foundation is a little bit thicker on this end. We're past the gap. It's still kind of evident there at the crack, but as we move away, the gap kind of is a little less. So I think there has been just a bit of settling going on this corner. So it'll probably be easier to remove the mud sill and the rim joist at this corner, and as we come across, it'll get tighter and tighter and tighter and harder to remove. The section that's bad is not just in this mud room, but around the corner, and I'm going to have to remove this drywall. And again, there's the first floor joist, and then we have some insulation up in there and this drywall, and there's the beam or girder, if you will, that's running across the length of the house here, and then there's the other one going that way across the kitchen. So you can see evidence of water damage here. This is that point where the kitchen extends out with the settee area, but things look pretty good there. It's just right at the corner, kind of behind this weight stack, that where we have to go to. So from here all the way down to that other corner on the other side of this wall in that other room is what we're looking at this point of getting replaced. So I'm going to start off, I think, with taking Ron's advice and using the in fact, we actually have one already here. Looks like a 2x12 that was part of the shelf unit that was in here, that's attached to that first joist. And then we'll put a few more. I'm going to use the 2x6 cedar boards from the deck as the supports on that first joist across here to help keep that stable. So there's what we're looking at. Any suggestions you might have or any other comments?
I found your answer about the floor joists. They weren't required until 1949, and most homes built before that did not have screws screwed into the concrete to the sill plate.
Okay, Angela's telling me, I guess, from off the internet, she found a website that says that prior to 1949?
1949, it was code that you had to do that. Most older homes do not have where they're screwed together.
Okay. Does it say how they were attached?
I didn't continue reading on, but...
Okay. So I still don't know how it was attached, so we may have to figure out how to drill a little hole and set some sort of bolt in there that we can cement to hold that mud sill down, the new one. So we'll have to figure something out like that. So, all right, so that's the video. Thank you. Bye.